What it do? What it do? Is your boy BX Brother 718_TV live with NBA 2K20. Got my New York Knicks hosting Midian's New Orleans Pelicans. Came off a good victory versus Memphis Grizzlies last game, so we are definitely looking to hook that up again and possibly get another win. Gonna be a tough one though. Already.
Well, Smitty, the future for these two teams, terrific. A lot of young talent on display.
Yes, it is, and you got to be happy if you're the fan base. You can grow with these guys, and you can see them grow, and they are going to win a lot of games in the future.
Now, here is Smith. Randall outside. Over Williamson. On the left block. Randall getting it to go.
That's the right play call. Randall's a tough matchup inside. Strong, crafty, nasty.
Here's ball. To the inside. Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Difficult to guard and pick and roll. Zion's combination of mobility and quickness along with that strength just so lethal.
Now here is Smith. Barrett wide open. He fires. They grab their own miss. No one near Randall as he lets it go. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
The big lefty polishing all aspects of his game, including the jumper from mid-range.
Back to ball. Stolen by Robinson. Smith with it. Now guarded by Ball. Here's Randall. Out to Smith. Five to shoot. From past the arc. Back to Randall. Shoots over Ingram. Misses off the right iron.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it. Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
And here's Smith. Pass to Barrett. New York needs to get off a shot. And Robinson throws it down.
Oh, Mitchell.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Now Williamson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot two free throws.
And how much fun is it to watch this kid? I call Zion Williamson a kid, even though he goes about 280, and he has a certain composure that really belies his years.
That free throw good from Williamson. And with Williamson, it's not just the obvious stuff that impresses you, Greg. It's the little things as well, the attention to detail.
You know, Kevin, one thing that stands out to me, every time I see this young man, the eye-hand coordination, whether it's on steals, deflections, block shots, he always seems to pick it cleanly.
They get it back. That's tipped. Ingram left side. Puts it up from 17. That misses off the backboard.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Down low. Out to Smith. Fires from deep. Nailed from three-point land.
What a beautiful look. Randall continues to round out his game in the prime of his career.
Here's Holiday. The jumper from the free throw line is good.
And this team looking to get him the ball and get him in rhythm quickly.
Because he's someone that you lean on at the offensive end. Establish him early.
Now here is Smith. Ingram with it. Now defended by Randall. Fast break. Here we go. Holiday gets the bucket.
So often Drew creates with the ball in his hands. This time the play is created for him.
And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. He can't get it to go. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Now Holiday. Left side favors. The kick out to Holiday. 6 to shoot. Here's Ingram. Drilled from 11 feet out.
And you have to love seeing Ingram knock down the mid-range J, a lethal scorer who nails these shots with consistency.
Pass to Morris. Angle right side. And he converts the layup. Randall's got 6.
And how about the setup? Man, Morris keeping his head up. Beautiful assist.
Back to ball. And it's Holiday at the elbow. Back to ball. Pass to Williamson. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Barrett is running. Randall left side. They shoot again. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
The deep three from Smith. Second chance shot. And it's laid in by Randall. 8 points for him.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Now here's Ingram. New Orleans moving the ball around. Floats it up for Randall. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Now, here's Barrett. Still getting warmed up offensively.
What's going on over there, man? Game is weird, man. They're not playing my rotations right.
The Knicks with the lead. And a trying summer for the New York Knicks fans. After trading away Porzingis, they were hoping to get a big-name player in free agency, Greg, and they didn't.
You know, shocking they refused to offer the max to Kevin Durant. I mean, there were concerns with the Achilles, but instead he ends up in Brooklyn. Combine that with fans' disappointment at missing out on Zion Williamson, and the saga continues.
Pass to Ntilikina. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Good on the shot.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Here's Ntilikina. Gibson. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Ball with a wide open look. Drops in the tray. Now it's a 4-point New Orleans lead.
And how about the quicks?
With God, they switch off whenever they want.
On that one. If the
It
D
is so
isn't
annoying.
right up on him, he is terrific at just pulling up off the dribble.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. And every so often, Steve, we'll see two teammates fighting over a rebound. You ever have a teammate upset with you for stealing his rebound?
A lot, Kevin. All the bigs I played with, those guys hated when guards came in. They would elbow you, and if you're on their same team, saying get out of here, especially for a lot of those bigs, it was a lot of rebound incentives in their contract, so they wanted to grab every rebound.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Knicks trailed by 4. Here's Ntilikina. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Gibson for 3. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Looking very comfortable. Gibson rising up as soon as the ball touches his hand.
Out to the right wing. Here's Williamson. Hayes trying to break free. And it's Williamson missing. So it's Ntilikina who brings up the ball for New York. Pass to Gibson. And it's Gibson finishing it off.
What power from Taj Gibson. He really likes sending a message to the defense with his dunks.
Over to the left wing. Here's Williamson. And Gibson sends it back. And he's able to get it back.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
Pass to Knox. Over Williamson. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
And Williamson, such a unique prospect from a physical standpoint, can get anything he wants in that paint.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game. Pass to Trier. For the 3. Here's Portis. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Must put a body on Portis. He loves to crash the offensive glass.
Back to Holiday. He's with it. No points in the game yet for him. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
The question is, do you leave him in? Obviously, you don't want him to pick up a third foul this early.
Pass to Portis. Changes up. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And the former Razorback, Bobby Portis, took a few years to find his spot in the NBA, but now he does produce.
And great big men to bring in off the bench. Good size and quickness combination, and will always give you scoring with that second unit.
Speaking of Bobby Portis, he's going to fight, he's going to scrap, he's going to give you maximum effort every night.
Pass to Redick. From outside the arc. That one, no good. Now the Knicks take it the other way.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
In the corner, Gibson with it. Shot clock at 5. Back to Trier. There's the 3. And there's the foul. Goes on Taj Gibson. That's his first foul. Pelicans trail by 3. And 1:01 left in the first. And the Pelicans miss again.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Here's Ntilikina. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. A second chance effort. Great D that time from Reddick. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Pelicans shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
He's off on the first. He's off on the second. Here's Knox. Floats one. Offensive rebound.
Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Knicks out front, leading by 3. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
And you know this, most of the time, offensive rebounds generate high percentage looks.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And it's Bullock in the corner. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, we all know that circumstances and time changes everything. In Dallas, Dennis Smith Jr. thought he was going to be the cornerstone.
My
But
guys
with
are
the
spread
arrival
out.
of Luka Doncic, everything changed. The promising point guard was traded to the Knicks, and Smith said it was important. It's a big opportunity, and I've just got to make the most of it. And Kevin, we know one thing in New York, the ball is back in Smith's hands.
And DA, that's when he is at his best. Thank you. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And the sharpshooter, Reggie Bullock. Took some time for him, Greg, here in the NBA, but, you know, he's going to shoot it.
Bullock has always been a consistent threat from outside, and that is why this team loves it. It doesn't offer too much else, but he can open up some room inside with that ability to hit from deep.
Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. Goodness.
The shot that time,
How
not
would
on
you
target.
come over there and fuck
So
my
the
shot up,
Pelicans will
man?
take it the other way. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. They get the rebound. Here's Ingram. The good-looking shot from the wing. Now it's a 4-point New Orleans lead.
No stopping Ingram when he's in a rhythm like this, especially when he gets a pass in a spot he loves to pull from.
Now here's Bullock. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Barrett. Got a piece of it.
And when Zion blocks it, you feel it. He's got this kind of power behind these swats.
Here's Holiday. Over Smith. And too long on the shot.
Well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
Here's Randall. And Randall throws it down.
If you let Julius Randle get to the rim, this is what you can expect.
Outside Holiday. Robinson pulls it in.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Now here's Randall. Following the missed shot by Dennis Smith. Randall with the ball. Now guarded by Ingram. They recover it. Here's Robinson to the right side. And they take the lead. Bullock's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Here's Hart. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. It's Ingram on the wing. Good. Score the basket. Mark him 4 for 8. Shooting 50% so far.
What a game for him so far. He started out strong in that first quarter and has only turned it up from there.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that's his 4th foul. And we're not even at halftime. That is going to limit his playing time and his aggressiveness the rest of the game.
Trying to get open is Randall. And that one, good. Barrett's got his first points in this one.
I love seeing Barrett cash in there. He knows he has what it takes to finish through contact.
And for all the drama surrounding Lonzo Ball's entrance into the NBA, one thing is for certain, he can play.
And Lonzo will always have the media attention, but the fact is he is a very talented player. His playmaking and passing was as elite as advertised from day one. Starting to find his spots on how he can score for himself. But everything else with his game is what you want from an elite point guard.
He hit 1 3 in the first, but the well has been totally dry for him in the second.
No good on the triple.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Smith with a wide open look. Now, here's Barrett. Smith outside. Goes back up. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
And here's Ingram from the arc. And again, New Orleans has no up. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for New York. Banked in off the glass. Smith's got his second basket of the night.
And this is one of Smith's strengths, his ability to attack and cut through the defense and just finishing with ease at the rim.
Now here is Smith. Brandon Ingram missing his last shot. Stolen away. And now the Pelicans on the break. Morris with the rebound.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Over to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Barrett. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2 for 6 start.
Explosive off the bounce with great body control. Barrett's most effective when going downhill.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Clearly a foul.
The second overall pick back in 2016, Brandon Ingram has shown us flashes. But whether it's defense or offense, still a ways to go.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. And Greg, when you talk about Ingram, where would you look for him to make the next step in his game?
Well, that one season at Duke, he did shoot over 40% from three. I think becoming a reliable shooter from out there would be a key building block offensively.
They get it back. Trier from long range. Here's Randall. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I mean, there's a lot of natural power to Randall's game. He's a handful in there.
The seventh pick back in 2014. Julius Randle goes about, 6'9", 240 pounds, Smitty. And he is one tough customer.
Yes, indeed, Kevin. A bruising paint present Julius Randle is. When he attacks the rim, he'll bulldoze defenders right out of the way.
It's good. Redick's got his first bucket of the night.
And some shooters are specialists, but J.J. Redick can hurt you from anywhere. That's what makes him very tough.
Deep two for Trier. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make. Here's Alexander Walker. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Pass to Morris. New York moving the ball around. Takes a three. That one's not going to go. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Here's Alexander Walker. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Here's Trier. In the corner, Barrett with it. Morris, left side. They get a hand on it. Here's Ntilikina. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Pelicans trail by 3. Ingram outside. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And how about the deceptive strength of Ingram, just willing his shots in over the defense?
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
That one drops. He ties it up. Sometimes, Smitty, you see someone make a pass and wonder, how did he even see that guy? I mean, it's amazing to me.
Yeah, I think Chris Paul leads that list. I think from a big Jokic, Trae Young is a young guy, Ben Simmons, Doncic, those guys see the floor extremely well.
Here's Alexander Walker following the score by New York. Here's Knox. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Right side, Portis. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Bobby Portis plays hard, gives 100%, puts himself in a position to succeed.
Here's Alexander Walker. The shot's good. Alexander Walker's got his second basket of the game. Here's Ntilikina. Pass to Portis. Here's Trier. Shoots from the elbow. They get it again. Knocked away. There's a minute left in the first half. Here's Ingram. Here's the three. Lets it fly. It's rebounded by Portis.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
.35 seconds left in the second quarter. Left side, Gibson. Another shot. Out to the wing. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Knox has got the lead up to 5 now for New York.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Gibson. Finished off the break. Gibson's got his third basket of the night right there.
Gibson, not the biggest, not the strongest, but welcomes contact, and he finished right through it that time.
And so it's New York bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Right back after this break. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Pelicans trail by 7. Here's Alexander Walker. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Pelicans tried to build a contender around Anthony Davis. They're hoping this go around with Zion Williamson, they'll be able to create a more complete team.
The first free throw is good. And Steve, with the Anthony Davis trade completed, a new look for the Pelicans.
Yes, plan A, Kevin, was to make it work with Anthony Davis. Instead, they have acquired a lot of young talent, a ton of it. In time, they'll become a team, in my opinion, to be reckoned with.
So he gets them both. And it's the Knicks with the ball, leading by 5. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. And here's Barrett. Lock at 6. And Barrett slams it in.
As the lead continues to grow, this is just heady, sound basketball.
They have just nailed their halftime adjustments. That's for sure. They don't want to have to sweat this one out. They're looking to pull away. You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
All sorts of time. And it's in off the backboard. And now it's a 9-point Knicks lead.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
The Pelicans have gone 7 of 11 from the line.
One of the better defenders in the league, Drew Holiday embraces the challenge.
Pass to Barrett. Back to Smith. Randle right side. Bounce pass Smith. Fade away. And there's another one for the Knicks. And defending the top scorers in the league is no picnic. But Drew Holiday says it's fun for him.
That's what he grew up on. He comes from a basketball family. Defense was a topic of conversation at the dinner table.
And the dunk by Williamson.
Second chance opportunities. Williamson explosive into the air with the touch and concentration to finish.
Now here's Randle. 14 points for him. They double him with Williamson. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. So it's the Knicks now. Right wing. Here's Barrett. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Even though that one didn't go down, I like the offensive game plan here. 3 for 4 coming out of the break.
To the middle. Here's Williamson. Lays it up off the glass. And now just a 5-point Knicks lead. Smith surveying the D. Randle outside. Fires the three. Trains it from beyond the arc. Randle's got 5 points in the quarter.
Wow, defensively, for some reason, they've come out flat here in the second half.
He gets it in there. 12 points for Zion Williamson.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Pass to Barrett. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. And for a lot of these kids, Greg, it's interesting how quickly teams expect them to get up to speed. Case in point, R.J. Barrett.
Yeah, I mean, he had only the 1 year of college, already being asked to produce. Fortunately, he's very mature for his age and generally plays up to the level of competition.
Pass to Hart. It's Reddick on the wing. Shot clock at 6. From the stripe. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Kevin, before he became a head coach in Memphis and New York, David Fizdale spent 8 seasons as an assistant under Eric Spoelstra in Miami. Now, Spo said he's a brilliant basketball mind that has exceptional gold standard level communication skills. One of the most talented coaches I've been around. So, Kevin, Fizdale is highly respected.
David, he sure is. Great reputation. Now getting his shot. Thank you so much. Here's Williamson. The layup off target.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game. Doing the dirty work, down low.
Now here is Smith. He's got 5. And there it is for him.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Over in the corner, Williamson. Pass to Hart. Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Staying on him, man.
And I just love the aggressiveness from Ball. When he's driving to the hoop, he's ready to attack the rim at will.
Now here is Smith. He has 7. Basket good. Smith's got the lead up to 10 now for the Knicks.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
To the paint. Over in the corner, Williamson. Pass the ball. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Well, Smitty, the game is evolving. We know that. New moves and techniques developed. Talk about some that have grown in popularity since the time of your retirement to now.
You know, the step back is one, and then also the step back is one. The Euro step, and I think also guys right now being able to launch their bodies into guys. I don't want to say it's a move, but that's how guys are playing. Because you can't hand check, guys are throwing their body into the defender on the move even more.
So he comes up empty, missing both.
And the Pelicans under head coach Alvin Gentry, a team that looks to get out and run.
Reason why, GA, he was an assistant under Mike D'Antoni in Phoenix when the pace and space trend was just getting started. Also on the bench for the Warriors, and we know how they like to get up and down. That up-tempo style is what he preaches.
Now Redick following the miss by Lonzo Ball from deep. Here's Hart. The shot comes out. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Now Smith. He's got 9. And it's Bullock in the corner. From outside, off the mark.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Right side favors. Ball with it. He's got 10. Tries again. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And how about Ball there attacking the glass? Has terrific timing for a guard in terms of rebounding.
That's good from Ball. The Knicks leading by 7. Here's Ntilikina. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to Knox. Got a piece of it. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Ball's running. Favors. And there's Favors putting it right back in. Favors has got his first points of the night.
Derek Favors is a strong-willed player who fights for extra possessions. You gotta box this guy out whenever a shot goes up.
Here's Trier. 6 to shoot. Gibson with it. Favors picks him up. Offensive rebound. Pass to Knox. There's Trier with the 3. Ball with the rebound. Pelicans trail by 5. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor. Here's Ntilikina. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Trier. 6 on the shot clock. The tray. Bangs home the trifecta. Knox has got 6.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Back to Ball. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Bobby Portis.
And at 6'6", Ball, very similar to Jason Kidd in terms of the vision that he plays the game with. His IQ is off the charts.
Here's Ntilikina. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Some nice passing by New York here. Gibson looking it over. Here's Knox. It's not going to go for him. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Outside, Redick. Pass to Hart. Jacks up a 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
And it has them in a great spot to take the lead. They love to get a few stops now at the other end.
Now here's Gibson. 7 points in the game. Knox misses.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Here's Ball. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. So it's Ntilikina who brings up the ball for the Knicks. They've led by as much as 10. And the shot is good.
Fleshing out his offensive game over time. Ntilikina wants to keep improving in the paint.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball. The Knicks making the shot. And Okafor has it in the corner. Redick with the 3. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Whenever Redick skies up for a three-pointer, you just think it's going in. He is as efficient as they come.
Ntilikina looking it over. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
That's just being out of sync and at the worst time, costly.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
And perimeter shooting never more valuable. And that's been J.J. Redick's MO all along. An elite marksman who can hit from anywhere.
Timeout call. Here, the Pelicans decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And here are the Pelicans. Pass to Holiday. Ingram outside. Back to Holiday. For the lead. And it's off the back rim. No good. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Here's Knox. 6 points for him. Shoots over Ingram. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Here's Alexander Walker. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. New York with the ball. Here's Ntilikina. Pass to Knox. Right side Gibson. Ingram comes with the double team. And another turnover here by New York.
Yeah, just not on the same page.
God.
Unfortunate, wasted
Gotta
possession.
get on the same page, fellas. Come on.
The Knicks making a switch here. Holiday with it. And the Pelicans miss again.
And well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Knicks lead by 2. We've got more in store for you right after this. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And here are the Knicks now. Here's Ntilikina. Pass to Trier. Here's Knox. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And this is Alvin Gentry's 4th stop as an NBA head coach. He's been working as an NBA assistant, get this, since 1988.
Over 3 decades in this league. A decade coaching in college. Worked for and with so many legendary coaches. He's seen it all.
Mr. Williamson. Ingram outside. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And at 6'9", Ingram is constantly on the prowl for these dunks. An incredible athlete who just finishes with ease near the hoop.
Out to the right wing. Up top, Portis. They double him with Williamson. There's Trier with the 3. It's rebounded by Hayes.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball. You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
We played just over 1 minute here in the 4th quarter. Outside Portis. On the wing, Morris. And a miss there on the triple.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Here's Williamson. No good with the layup. So it's Ntilikina who brings up the ball for the Knicks. The lead is 2. In the corner, Barrett with it. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That's his 3rd foul of the game. A little over a minute and a half of the 4th quarter gone now. Ingram attacking. Morris with the rebound. And the Knicks with possession. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
This could be a problem. That's his 4th foul with plenty of basketball left to play.
Out to Morris. Pass to Barrett. 4 on the shot clock. Back to Morris. Puts up a 3. And it's Williamson with the rebound. The Pelicans trail. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Holiday looking for an opening. to tie it up. The game now all time.
I mean, few guards absorb contact as well as Holiday. In fact, he often delivers as much punishment as he takes.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what David Fizdale said to the team. He said, guys, we don't want to play hero ball. We don't want to take threes that aren't there. There are better options when you run the offense all the way through. Ever will see if they can make that adjustment.
And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Pass to Hart. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And 4 years at Villanova for Josh Hart. Won the title back in 2016.
He just makes winning plays, hits perimeter shots, and the 30th pick in 2017, he has been solid.
The Knicks with the lead. Smith outside. Knocked loose. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter.
What a turnaround for him since the half. More aggressive and more effective.
And Hart has it in the corner. And the Pelicans miss again. The Knicks leading by 4. Smith on the wing. And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Morris outside. In the corner, Barrett with it. Back to Morris. 5 on the clock. Here's Smith. Doesn't go for him. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Holiday left side. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
And the wide open shot from Morris. Pass to Barrett. Knocks it loose. Here's Williamson.
Oh, wow.
Watch your head.
It's a beautiful jam.
Already such a well-coordinated athlete for his size and age. Williamson bringing down the house.
And here is Morris. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Morris has got his first basket of the night.
Nothing went right on that offensive possession except the result.
Holiday. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Smith with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Pass to Morris. Here's Randall. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
Because of this great combination now where he can attack the rim and stretch the floor, Randall has many more big nights.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
In the corner, it's Morris. Clock at 6. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
Pelicans trail by 6. Here's Williamson. And again, no good by New Orleans. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. They've led by as much as 10. From deep three-point range, Pelicans pull it in.
I'm not sure if anyone on the team has the green light from there. Definitely not him.
It's the kind of shot that gives hero ball a bad name and causes your coach to consider another line of work.
Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
Morris outside. Wants to get it to Randall and does. And it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Pelicans trail by 8. Here's Alexander Walker. And the rejection by Smith.
Yeah, that one put them over the limit, and it's so early that if they're not careful, this could turn into a parade at the free throw line. And right now, at about 85% from the line, that's up from where it was in that first half.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
Still looking for improvement from the line. Randall could pick up a couple extra points a game if he did.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Can they get it? Right through the cylinder that time. All Nets. New York leading by 7. Now here is Smith to the left side wing. Now Barrett. Just 5 on the clock. Favors with the rebound. Pelicans trailed by 7. Here's Alexander Walker. And there's the lay-in. Alexander Walker's got 4 this quarter.
And they definitely have the edge in those fast break points.
They can't be afraid to keep pushing the basketball in transition because in a half-court set, they're struggling a little bit.
And here's Barrett. Inside. Shoots over Redick. New York, no good that time either. Here's Alexander Walker. To the paint.
Good pass.
Here's Okafor. And
Good
then
pass.
Okafor slams it in.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Now Smith. Pass to Barrett. Angle right side. Goes up on the wing. No good. He's made 9 of 15, shooting an even 60%. Here's Ingram. And slammed up by Ingram.
And you want Ingram to take over in these situations, and he does just that when his name is called.
Here's Smith. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And I tell you what, Smith takes over on those important possessions, always calm and confident with the ball, and this guy embraces the big moments.
All by himself. Here's Morris. And Morris throws it down.
Yeah, important points from Morris. And when he's feeling it, he'll step up and take control.
It's Redick on the wing. to Ingram. And there's the foul. Goes on Taj Gibson. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Alexander Walker. Drops in the layup for 2.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
And I love the play call. This is where you get the ball into the hands of your closers where they can do something with it.
Smith with room to shoot. Bank shot, no good.
And well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammate.
Here's Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Dating back to his days at Kentucky, Randall can be counted on for big buckets.
Here's Alexander Walker. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet. Smith with it. Down low. Here's Morris. And Morris throws it down.
And that's a clutch bucket by Morris, showing the team they can count on him down the stretch.
Outside, Reddick. That one misses. And New York the other way now. .56 seconds left in the 4th. Now, here's Barrett. He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
And what you like about Barrett is his all-around game, a versatile guard / forward who wants to keep improving.
Adding a little cushion to their advantage. Nice work at the line.
Ball no good. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly, if they just play smart, this game's over. Taking no chances, they go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done. Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And here's Barrett. 6 on the shot clock. 3-pointer. That shot off the mark. It's stolen by Morris. So it's New York picking up the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And that about wraps it up.
Way to go, New York.